Привет, гости и подписчики моего канала, с вами Джонни, и сегодня мы будем проходить игрушку под названием The Walking Dead. Правда, тут есть одно маленькое нюанс, то что она вся на английском, и я не знаю английского, и буду в основном тыкать наугад. Но это игра по мотивам сериала «Ходячие мертвецы». Кстати, все, кто посмотрел все 7 сезонов «Ходячих мертвецов» и ждет продолжения, напишите в этом комментарии. The Walking Dead. На звук будет плохой, но потому что как бы еще микрофон пока еще не успел купить, поэтому записываю со старых наушников. В эту игру я вообще ни разу не играл, вот решил сейчас попробовать, так что будем наблюдать.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Вообще надо посмотреть, есть ли в этой игре субтитры, чтобы субтитры читать.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
Ничего не понятно.
Every time?
Every time.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peach Tree, exit 25. All cars asked to keep on the lookout for a 91B in the area.
I followed your case a little bit. You being a Macon boy and all.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep. Came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case. Like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in. With all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell,
Полиция
old
куда-то
family used to be
поехала.
regulars at your
Либо
folks'
же
drugstore right in
на
downtown.
вызов мертвецы.
Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Be advised, medical personnel...
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it. But that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Sure.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Riot in progress. All officers are available for intelligence.
You'll have to learn to stop worrying about things you can't control.
Я не знаю, на что я нажимаю,
I'm
как
driving this
переводчик,
man
такой
once.
в
He was
скорое
the
время
worst
нужно
one.
учить
He
английский,
wouldn't
чтобы
stop going
переводить.
on about how he didn't do it.
Поэтому мне
He
как-то
was
не
an older
обижайтесь.
fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you
All
sit.
officers are
Вы
available
напишите
for
в комментариях,
intelligence.
стоит ли мне продолжать
Then before
записывать.
long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy
The
baby
Walking
on an
Dead.
airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
Maybe he was innocent.
Innocent? They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little...
Мы продолжаем.
less depressing and a bit more hilarious if I do say so. This other time...
О, Господи. Это было сложно. Мертвецы. Продолжаем.
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah. Fuck. My leg. Why the hell did he have his gun out? Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here!
Да навряд ли он живой.
I need to drag myself out that window.
Вставай, вставай, давай. По-любому сейчас так же, как в сериале, мертвецы будут неожиданно нападать. Видео буду записывать стараться каждый день. Давай, давай, подпирай.
Looks empty. It'll be easier to carry with these cuffs off. Officer? God damn. Shit.
Оживает. О, Господи.
shit! What in the hell? What the fuck are you? Get away from me! Bitch.
Подбирай, подбирай.
Don't make me do this!
Не зря я патрон подбирал. Сейчас бы не успел бы просто подобрать патроны и выстрелить.
His skin's all rotten and he smells like shit. What the hell is this? Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
Человек был. Мертвецы. На звук выстрела пришли. Вставай, вставай, давай, бежать надо. И поднимайся. Давай, вставай. Продолжаем. Я все еще болею, так что на голос не обращайте внимания, голос будет немного. Как сказать, хриплый или нос заложенный.
Hello? Anybody? I wonder if anybody's home.
Давай зайдем.
Hello?
Рискнем.
Anybody home? I need a little help. Coming in. Don't shoot, okay? Ah, shit. Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
Заброшенный. Тут уже побывали мертвецы.
Jesus.
Рисунок. Ребенок. Неужели ребенок тоже погиб?
It's fake. Damn.
Автоответчик.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2.
А вот вопрос, кто не знает, как зовут главного героя?
Oh my god, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3. Left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love
Да,
you.
навряд ли она выжила в этом.
We love you.
Самое
We
трудное там
love you.
выживать это детям. Семья. А он, видимо, была Клементина.
Daddy?
Кто это? Тут? Тут.
This place has been ransacked. Just about anything worthwhile is gone.
О, рация.
Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Who is this?
I'm Clementine. This is my
Клементина, она
house.
живая.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee.
Как она смогла выжить?
You're not my daddy.
No, I'm not. Where are your parents?
They took a trip
Как я
and left me
понял,
with
то, что
Sandra.
его
They're in
родители,
Savannah, I
по-моему,
think.
уехали
Where the
куда-то
boats are?
и не вернулись. А она осталась
Are you
одна
safe?
дома с
I'm
нянькой.
outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see
Вон
me?
она,
I can see you through the
она
window.
живая. Вот мы видим и нянька. Господи. Что игра не выходит? Что я должен был сделать? Ай-яй-яй. Еще и положил ударился. Нет. Нет, не соберешь. Где вы мне отдам? Давай. Чтоб она уже Чтоб она умерла конкретно и больше не встала. Давай. Уже точно не встанет.
Man. Hi there.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
It's okay. I think she was a monster.
I think so too. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Нельзя ее бросать.
Stay close to me.
Это ребенок, она один раз смогла выжить, но вряд ли мне получится второй раз выжить. Поэтому главный персонаж, думаю, правильно поступил, тоже взял ее с собой. Бедный персонаж. В начале игры уже что-то с ногой у него. Ну, скорее всего, во время аварии. О, еще выжившие.
Oh, man. I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate. This sucks. Oh, it's hot dish night.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
Она не хочет уходить из дома.
They won't. We should go.
Then they'll find me, right?
I won't leave you alone, okay? Hey, man!
Holy shit.
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Хорошо, что мы хоть встретили людей, других людей.
Trying to get home. This neighborhood's a disaster. Are you trying to get out of here? Because you should be. Those things are all over the damn place. I haven't seen anything as gnarly as this neighborhood since downtown Atlanta.
Графика у
15
этой
miles
игры
back.
чудесная.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet. We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way and
Сегодня
we'll take you and your
постараюсь
daughter out
наложить
of
два
here and
видео.
down to my family's farm.
Так
It should
будет
be
видео либо
safer
по
there.
дням
I'm not a
выходить.
dad.
Ну, в зависимости от настроения, я не хочу
Babysitter.
то, что
Their parents
нагружать
are out of
себя.
town.
Я просто еще кроме того, то, что еще и учусь.
Let's get going.
И дома
Staying put for too
помогаю,
long
и
is a mistake.
учусь, так что
What do you want to do?
видео будет по мере возможности выходить. Будет получаться, буду 2-3 раза в день вылаживать.
Your monster's coming. We gotta go.
Мертвецы, опять мертвецы.
Lee, quick, let's go.
Ну, давайте. Толкайте. Давайте, быстрее в машину, давайте. Гони, мужик, гони.
As babysitters go, I'd say her parents owe you a tip.
Что игра подлагивать начинает, если снимать из-за записи. Не забывайте подписываться на канал, ставить лайки, комментировать. Ну, в первое время я сейчас буду записывать игры с андроида, а зимой потом поеду к себе домой и буду записывать с компьютера уже.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit. No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night. It was nice to meet
Просто
you
я
both.
учусь в Ростове, получается, и живу у сестры, а тут компьютера моего нету. Поэтому приходится записывать с телефона.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the
Комментировать
past
это
couple days.
трудно,
Well,
как
breaking down
мне.
the way things his mare's
Пытаюсь
gone lame,
вникнуть
but that ain't nothing new.
I
в
wouldn't
ту
have made it back
атмосферу.
without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
We just need a little help. We won't stay long.
Good. You're welcome to stay here, but just for the night. I don't run a bed and breakfast. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's the babysitter.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
It hurts like hell.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
Продолжаем.
Doesn't matter, right?
Ha. Well, if you're gonna be here overnight, I'm gonna need it. Unless you'd rather hit the road.
It's Lee.
Well, Lee.
Я так понял,
Just
нашего
Lee. I'll
главного
take it.
персонажа
I'm Herschel
зовут Ли.
Green. How'd this happen?
Jumping a fence,
Running from something?
just like everybody else.
What type of
И
danger has
напишите,
the
кто
girl
знает,
seen?
в комментариях, есть как-нибудь там
The kind there's a
перевод
lot of.
или что-нибудь
She
еще
had a
такое.
few lonely days with nothing
Игра
but
была
the
на
dead
русском.
keeping her company.
I still just can't imagine it.
Продолжаем. Извиняюсь за то, что мне надо было отойти.
House is full
Важный
up with
телефонный
mine.
звонок.
We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to
Также
rest
напишите
there.
в комментариях, какие вы хотите, чтобы
I
я
didn't
еще
get your
игры
name,
снял.
darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it
Вот
is
мне
yet.
вопрос, где власти? Тут же вроде только эпидемия
Your
только
son's right. You're
начинается.
gonna want to
И
fortify this place.
где власти,
Stuff
где
like that doesn't
военные?
happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm
По-другому
serious.
должны быть
Lee,
какие-то
come
военные,
on.
должны быть
Tell him what you saw out
силы
there,
такие,
man.
которые должны с этим бороться. Где все, где спасательная
I
операция?
saw a cop come back from the dead.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right then.
Добрые люди попались. Они подлатали меня.
It smells like...
I know what it smells like.
duty. I missed my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
Тут я видел еще кто-то спал на втором ярусе. Мы тут не одни получается. Что это за голоса? Страшный сон.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Maybe. We'll see how things shake out with this Herschel guy.
Good luck with that. He's a hard ass. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
Знал бы сейчас английский, сейчас бы переводил. Сейчас сам
I can
сижу
keep
и
an eye on
пытаюсь
your little
понять, о
girl
чем
here
они
on the
говорят.
porch. We can visit.
И тут видно то, что они пытаются сохранять типа спокойствие, то, что типа все хорошо, надежда на то, что все будет хорошо.
He seems like an alright dude.
Но вряд ли это уже будет хорошо.
He's working on his truck.
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done.
Hey there, Kenny. Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I think I've got it handled okay. As long as I keep her safe, I think I'm doing all right.
With those things out there, maybe, sure, that's enough. But you gotta ask yourself if you're the type of guy who can do better than that if her parents don't show up.
I'll keep that in mind. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
Если у кого-то есть индивидуальное предложение, на какую игру пройти, или кто-то хочет связаться со мной, то я под этим видео оставлю ссылочку на свой контакт.
Hey there, girls.
Продолжаем.
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
the city.
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Things were bad before. Bad now, but they're different, you see?
People are eating each other.
But they weren't before. The banks, the politics, the crap. Those things are gone. Hell comes in a lot of different colors. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
It's just whatever scraps I could find around the property.
Do you, think this thing will keep them out?
Not yet. I'm planning on coming back through on a fortification pass, if you will. We'll lock this place up good. Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up. Dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Damn.
Oh shit, damn. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, sometimes it's kill, be killed.
I guess. I don't think I'd sleep good after that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
I'm not quite sure where my ex-wife is.
Ah. Oh. Yeah, for sure. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn. You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
You should know that if you weren't leaving with Kenny today, I wouldn't stand for your lack of honesty last night.
I'm not sure I follow.
A man asks you your name, you give it, unless that name is no good. How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I was on my way out anyway. Timing of all this just happened to be right.
Huh, if there ever is a good time for the supposed apocalypse.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
No wife. Not anymore. I think she's up in Virginia, maybe.
Sorry to hear it. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah. I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Mind your own business.
I don't know who you are or what you did, but you better become a better liar, and fast. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. So whoever you are and whatever you did, keep it to your damn self. Oh, and trying to be less of an asshole would serve you just fine.
Go! I'll get my gun!
Ладно, дорогие друзья, давайте на этом закончим. Не забывайте подписываться на канал, комментировать, ставить лайки. С вами был Джонни, и всем пока.